I went ahead and did my brows off camera. We're gonna go in with like a good transition shade just to kind of get started. I currently still love my Modern Renaissance. Obviously it's completely filthy, by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I like to go in with like these two shades and I like to mix them and then kind of go in with a fluffy brush, something like this, and just work it from the outer corner in. I just like to take it from the outer corner and go up with it, working it into my crease. I like to follow my natural crease line and I really work that in there to get it in the right spot. And I will do the same thing to the other eye. Then I'm going to take a little bit smaller, like flatter brush and the Bobby Heel palette. I'm going to there's no real shades, so I'm assuming it's just cream, like what it says on the bag. Take this one. This one just has a little bit more fallout, so you kind of have to tap the brush. And I like to go also from that inner corner and really into that angle to make it a little bit more defined. Gorgeous. And we do the same to the other eye. Then I'm going to take my Nervina by Anastasia Beverly Hills and a little bit of a smaller, kind of like that oval shape. I don't know if you can really see it. And I'm going to take in Incense and Violetate. These two shades, I'm going to mix them and I'm also going to go in just so we can create like that ombre look. And just ever so lightly, the lightest of hands. I like mine to be more heavy in the crease area because I like that wing. I also have pretty hooded eyes, so this is kind of like how I guess kind of combat that. And if you went in too dark with that other shade, just take in the original fluffy brush and just blend it out. Super cute. Gorgeous. We're gonna do this to that eye now. And then just going in with a flushy, just like a regular fluffy brush. This one is by that Jaclyn Hill and Morphe. I like to go in and just really seamlessly blend them all together. There's no product on this brush. Perfect. Then going back in with the Modern Renaissance, I'm going to take a Morphe, it's M213. It's a little bitty like flat brush. And I'm going to go along my lash line with the darkest shade. I literally rubbed off like the name. I want to say it's like Cypress Lumber. And I just like to go across my lash line with this one. I kind of pack it in. And then I go like with a little wing, and I do that to the other eye. Mommy. Sorry, my son is so sweet. He loves to be involved. Okay, and then I like to go in with the Morphe E36. It's like a little dense fluffy brush, and with no product, I like to go over where I did that line, kind of very lightly over the top, like blend it. I don't know if you can see that, just ever so lightly. I used to do this same eye look but with like Scotch tape. I used to love like that sharp 2016 look. I'm still obsessed with the look. I also still love like that clean makeup girl look. That's probably like my go-to. Like if I'm busy, I'm gonna do that. But I also love a good glam. I feel like if I'm gonna glam, I want to glam, you know? Then I'm gonna take the Morphe 506, and with that original color we started with our eyes, slightly dip it and very lightly go over the top as well. Just to help it like blend in with the other shadows. And I just slowly build it up until I get like the desired look that I like. Just slightly tapping off extra and blending. Perfect. And then like to clean up like my lid space, I'm gonna go in with the Bobbi Brown Long Wear Shadow Stick in Golden Pink. I actually had gotten this in a sample and I love it so much that I have since then purchased the full size because it is so easy. Like you don't really have to do much. And I like to really kind of carve out like my lid space. And this will help clean up a little bit of like that messy eyeliner that we applied. And I'll do the same to the other eye. Literally, it's like a crown. You just draw it on. It is so easy and so simple. And then I also like to go over the top of it with like, I'm gonna use the Morphe 124. And I'm just gonna mix these two shimmer shades and I'm gonna pat it on top. Just to kind of help like that shimmer stand out a little more. Gorgeous. Literally love it so much. That was so easy. Just added like that extra And then I like to go in and tightline or waterline my top or just my top really with the MAC Craft Black, and I kind of just slightly hold it and go right on my waterline, like only on the top, because my eyelashes are like a red. They kind of match my hair. They're not very visible, so I feel like this will help make it look a little darker for when I apply the mascara and then like the falsies. Like I feel like you can kind of see a difference. I just feel like it really emphasizes. You can hear my son just having so much fun in his room. My baby. Okay, super cute. And then for my lower lash line, I'm going to take in that same instance that we took in earlier and just brush it underneath. And then I feel like my favorite eyelash hack is I actually apply the glue directly to my eye and on the lash. And while it's like getting tacky, I will go ahead and apply my mascara. And I feel like that like time in between is really what helps like get it to stick to my eye. Okay, now that my eyes are done, they look gorgeous. We're gonna go in for the lips. I'm gonna use the two lip liners, Clinique Intense Cosmo and the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat. And I'm just like overlining and making little lines to kind of like blend it all out. Then I'm gonna go in with the NYX Fat Oil. This is technically supposed to be clear, but obviously it's all smeared with product. I will go place it on my lips to kind of blend it per se, like so. Then I'll add the Bobbi Brown Extra Sparkle over top. I went ahead and did my hair off camera, so let me know if y'all want a video of that. But here is the completed look. Yeah, thank you. Mwah.